It's a cold, cold world, a cold one. It's a cold, cold world. Yeah. It's a cold, cold world, a cold one. It's a cold, cold world. Yeah. I've been looking to the stars like I'm a astronaut, and this pain hurts so much, so I smoke that gas a lot. I've been hiding from myself, cause I tryna get caught, and you know I right my wrongs. That's some shit that I can't stop.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, family? What up, family? What up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on? We got a very exciting show again tonight as usual. We got our guests up here already. We're going to start right there. Come on, bro. Go and introduce yourself to the family.
Hello. My name is Jason Austin, artist. So glad to be here.
Man, we glad to have you here, man. We glad to have you here.
We love artists.
Yeah.
We love artists. That's what we do.
Just so you know, I'm not a singer. I'm just a painter.
Well, he's not one. He pretends he was. He pretends.
Okay. Cool.
What's up, Bmore? What's up, fam? You know we love you. You know we love you. What's up, SHEV? You know we love you. Hey, we're going to start right here real quick before we get to the guests, because we're going to get right to. What's up, co-host?
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
How was your week?
Oh my God.
Right.
The most busiest week I've ever had in my entire life. Fresh off to Give Me the Loot movie screening.
We was there.
Yes.
When we represented. It was a nice movie.
It was very good.
The red carpet.
Yeah.
I seen you on red carpet. I saw you on red carpet.
Everybody looked really good. The movie was
Nice.
really good. I can't wait for it to actually come out and people actually see it.
Yeah, they said coming out in the fall, right?
Yeah.
Give Me the Loot coming out in the fall.
They're doing a festival run now. But this week was good.
Yeah, it was.
It was busy.
Okay.
I've been moving all week, but
From the school job,
yes,
right?
my job, we're
Okay.
moving locations to 5 different locations, so that's been hectic, but everything else been really good. So.
Awesome. Look, we want to hear him get the Austin over there.
Yeah.
Awesome. First, we're gonna say, how was your week, my brother? How was your week before we dive deep into your art, because you got some exciting art. So how was your week, my brother?
So far, so good, and I can't complain.
Okay.
So thank you. So,
Okay.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
Hey, brother, I'm gonna let you know right now. You know your family, right?
Yeah.
You're a family, man. You welcome anytime at all. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Much appreciated.
No problem. I'm gonna go over there to my brother over there. What's going on, Eric?
What's up?
What's up? How was the week, brother?
I don't know. I'm kind of like Joey. Like, it was the busiest week ever. But I think I know why, though, too.
Uh-oh,
Like,
here we go. We're going to go to the moon. Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm letting you know the number one sign right now is Aquarius.
Here we go.
Right? Anything other than Aquarius don't matter.
Okay.
All right? I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
But these two here, they're going
Are the best sign ever. So this
There
how
you
you
go.
know Aquarius is not the best sign. Because they always have to talk about this. So we wasn't never even talking about hope.
Right.
No, but they...
We had nothing to say. We couldn't even...
Austin. Look. Did you hear what he just said? I already know where he's going.
What are you psychic now? Wait, you can say, you can come now, you psychic. You know what people going to say.
Dennis does it all. He's a psychic.
Yeah,
too.
you know what people going to
I
say.
already know what he's going to say. I already know.
What?
Did you hear what he said? Austin, he said, I said, Eric, how was your week? What did he say, Austin? He said, I'm going to tell you what he said. He said, man, I'm like Joey. It was the busiest week ever, but I know why. That's what he said. He said, I know why.
Yeah.
Okay, Eric. Hey.
Very ominous there. So.
Yeah, bring it on, Eric.
Exactly.
I already know what he's going to say. Bring it on. Tell me why.
So,
Bring it
basically,
on.
it's a Scorpio podcast is what. We're going to start with that. This is a Scorpio podcast.
Okay.
And I guarantee you got somebody real special who's a Scorpio in your life. We're not going to let, but I guarantee there's a, right. But anyway, everybody. Right, so Scorpio podcast, right? So, all right, so now let's tell you what's going on with the I can bet $1 million you got somebody with Scorpio. But we're not going.
You know, Aquarius is so unique, right? Aquarius is so unique. We one of a kind. We shock the mind. Bars, man. Go ahead.
Well, so it's the new moon in Gemini. Like, that's kind of
I knew it was coming.
You
know it was coming. I knew it was coming. Go ahead.
So it's a
Nobody
new
wants to
moon
be a
coming.
part
I
of
know. So
Gemini.
Gemini is a little, you know what I mean? Well, what's your sign, by the way?
I'm an Aries.
Okay. All right. That's okay.
I'm sorry for you.
Well, exactly.
I
That's okay.
apologize for you.
We're not. It's okay.
You still family.
Yeah, exactly.
You still family.
Exactly. You're not Scorpio, but it's cool.
Nothing.
You're not Scorpio, but it's
Right,
cool.
he don't even know. If you're not Aquarius.
We're sensitive. So.
I have no idea, bro. You cool. Go ahead, Eric. I'm sorry, my brother.
Yeah, so I hear it's a new moon in Gemini. Gemini is a little, interesting. So it probably is why we're going to be feeling a little, it's going to be busy, it's going to be tricky, and we'll blame it on moon. We'll blame it on the moon.
I knew you were blaming it on the moon. I knew that's where he was going.
Okay.
I knew
We'll blame it on the moon.
I want to get to you, Austin. But
Yes,
before,
sir.
But before we get to you, right? Before we get to you, I got one question for my co-host. I got to ask her this one question. I ask her this every week. Co-host,
Yes.
are you ready?
I think I am.
Oh God! Oh God! You didn't mess that
I'm
up.
ready.
But there you go.
I'm
That's
ready.
Right. Are you ready? All right. I'm gonna see. Eric.
Am I ready? Always
you
ready.
ready?
I'm always ready.
That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly
I got
what we
one
want,
question.
right?
This is what we do over here. This is what we do. This is what this is what we do. I got one more question for you. The question is, do you have a Zen moment for us?
I do. I got one. Quick, so we can get to the guest.
Okay, yeah.
Quick.
Wait.
I got one.
You know, wait.
I know, I got one.
Okay, family, y'all know what time it is. I need
gotta
y'all
bring you in.
I need y'all to sit down. I need y'all to relax. I need you to kick your feet up. I want you to slow your heart rate down. Breathe in, breathe out. Because we got the awesome, the mighty, the extraordinary Zen master, Eric.
Oh my God, he said mighty. That's he said mighty. I don't know what to do with that. But just flow with it. Just flow. There we go. Okay, I'll do a Zen moment by flow. Yeah, there you go. There you go. We'll do a moment on flow.
Go
real quick flow. All right, so there was this awesome Zen master. He was famous, and all the monks used to come to him for advice, and he knew how to get everybody zen and how to reach nirvana and peace and all that kind of stuff. So one day, this monk who was kind of not having the best time of his life, he was trying to figure out how to attain peace and zen and a meditative state. He came to the Zen master and said, "Hey man, I've been trying. I've been meditating for hours and hours. I've been reading all the books. I've been doing everything, and I can't find no peace. Like I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm trying hard as I can, and I'm doing it." And so the Zen master thought for a second, and he smiled, and he said, "All right, let's go for a walk." So they went down the beautiful monastery gardens and peaceful and quiet, and they were walking down, and they walked down this path to a pond, and the Zen master said, look at the pond, what do you see in that pond? And the monk looked at it and he said, yeah, I see the beautiful reflection of the sky and all the trees and the cherry blossoms, because there was flowers growing everywhere. And he said, I can see all the beautiful reflection in the pond. And the Zen master said, all right, take this rock and throw it in the pond. All right, so he took the rock, threw it in the pond, and everything got, the ripple started and everything, you couldn't see clarity in the pond again. It stirred up all the mud, everything was rippling apart. And Zen master said, well, you see, your mind is kind of like the pond, and your thoughts are like the reflections, right? If you're not calm and still, and if you don't relax, everything's blurry. If you're pressure and fighting it, you're not in a calm state, and you're not in a very peaceful state. Your mind becomes like the pond. Everything's blurred. You can't see straight. You know what I mean? Nothing works. You can't see the beautiful reflections around you. So long story short, the moral of the story is just kind of, in life, we had to try to find some peace and that pause button. We always talk about the pause button in the show. When things get stressful, when things are a little not peaceful, when things are going a little bit awry, when there's a new moon in Gemini and stuff is busy and crazy. We just need to stop
to that point.
Exactly. You just gotta stop for a second. You know what I mean? Stop for a second, pause for a second, and things usually becomes clearer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like the pond. You just wait for a minute, things just kind of clear back out, and then you can see the beautiful reflections around.
Love
you
it,
can see
man.
the sky.
Man, I love it, bro. You did it again. Hey,
Beautiful,
Eric,
beautiful, beautiful.
Eric,
There we go. I like that. I like that.
Brother, that was great, man. I tell you, man, every week, man. I don't know how you keep coming up with them, man, but you come up with them every day. We'll go to the chat real quick. SHH TV say, "What's up? What's happening, Maria?" Maria said, "Bmore Podcast."
How you doing, brother?
There you go. What's up, family?
What's up, fam?
What's up, fam?
Adrian.
Adrian said, "Hey, fam, we see you. We love you. What's going on?"
Yeah.
Maria said, "New moon. Oh God,
And
Leo
Leo.
soon. Boo. Hey, what's going on? my brother. What's going on,
Oh my God,
Rock?
Leon.
That's my
I mean,
brother. Hey, bro,
we
how you
love
doing?
Leon, but
hey, tell him Aquarius in the house.
We love Leon,
tell him
but,
Aquarius is in the house. Leon Rock, good to see my brother. He said, "I see you. Always love this program. I love you too, brother. Hey, bro. You know how it is. I see somebody. Oh, we ain't gonna read that last one.
Of course we
We
are.
ain't gonna read that
Of
last
course
one.
we are.
Read it,
Hey, Adrian. She said Scorpios unite.
Yep. Whatever.
Well, I'll tell you what we gonna do, man. I'm excited to talk to you, man.
Yes, sir.
I see some of your work, man. Your work is very, very awesome, man. I mean, awesome, brother. I mean, awesome. I guess I just start with the first question, brother. How do you come up with your concept of your paintings? I know you said come to you, but how do you describe it and how do you come up with it, man? Because
Well, a lot of my work is inspired directly from my personal experiences. Like
Okay.
a lot of what you see in the paintings are basically like what I've seen and like from my point of view.
Okay.
And like for example, there's one painting I did where I was working at Amazon, the BMI in Baltimore, by the
Okay.
way. So I just like to try to capture a little bit of, you know, the real world and try to take a little bit of the mundane, but add a little more interest into it. You know,
Okay.
especially with the colors.
yeah, good to see you use a
little-
lot of colors.
Yes,
You use a
yeah.
lot of colors.
It's really
Right.
nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful
Try
stuff.
to, you know, make it a little bit more. Try to give it a different look, different angle in a way. Try to make it more interesting than ordinarily the mundane might look.
Okay,
You know,
you.
like instead of like for this, for example, a lot of what you see out in the world, buildings are, you know, steel colors. They're blue. They're pretty dull colors.
Yes.
And I try to, you know, sometimes I might paint a building pink or something.
Okay,
And sometimes it may have some personal significance to that color.
I got you.
You know, like for example, the color blue. You know, blue is the color for sadness. You know,
Okay.
and like, you know, the whole saying, seeing the blues.
The blues,
You know,
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
Yep.
yes.
Like, you know, like sadness. So I might color something blue, and it might have significance to, you know, an emotion, because I also try to elicit an emotional response to.
I
my
got you.
paintings,
I got you.
Got it.
I got you.
And I also like to capture a little bit of the black experience, but we'll go more into that.
Okay,
later.
okay.
Nice,
Well, hey
nice.
family, hold on. Hey family, right now what we're gonna do? We're gonna run a slideshow of all of the paintings that he has, and they're gonna be right here. So y'all look at these. Y'all look at the paintings that we run the slideshow. If you have any questions, y'all go ahead and make sure y'all let us know. So there you go. You had something.
I did. It's a two-part question. Did you have any type of training growing up as a painter, and when did you realize that you were really good at this?
I did have training, but I was mostly self-taught. Truthfully, I didn't really start art school until I was in high school, actually, and I just basically learned myself and just drawing and painting in my room every day. And the other part of your question, when did I know that this is what I wanted to do? Truthfully, when I was still a toddler, I think. You know, when I was seriously picking up crowns, and it was actually comic books that inspired me to want to learn how to draw and paint, and it was also comic books that inspired the color in my work. So that's why there's a lot of vibrancy and a lot of the colors that I use, and that's directly inspired by the old school comic books, you know, from back in the day. So I would say when I was small, I knew automatically that this is what I wanted to do, and been doing it like for over 40 years.
Nice.
I'm 43
Oh, wow.
now, so yes.
Oh man.
That's amazing.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It is.
People don't know. that they have
What's
that.
what's your favorite time to create? Like, do you do like a morning thing, evening, night, or you just whenever you feel it? You just,
Whenever I feel it.
whenever you do.
Hey, man,
So,
hey, man,
like,
awesome,
sometimes
awesome.
like I might do, usually in the evening,
Right.
you know, but like after a long day of work, but sometimes like if I have an idea and I'm really like excited and I'm like, okay, I got to get that down on page, you know, on the canvas, then I will, you know, I might start early in the morning. Sometimes I might skip meals in order to get
right.
it down,
Yeah.
just
Wow.
to, you know, because I have that sort of energy and passion for it, or it's like try to get it down as much as I can before I forget. And
I got you.
I would say about like maybe 70% of the time I get maybe, you know, like halfway of what my original vision was.
Okay.
So that's always the challenge, trying to capture that initial vision and trying
Gotcha.
to translate that a 2D surface. So,
Awesome. We're gonna go to chat real quick because I might have a question for you. First, I got my brother, my fellow Aquarian that's up there. He said that's what he's talking about. But Maria said,
Thank you, Leon.
you know what's up, Leon. You know what's up, brother. But Maria said, how do you know when a work is finished?
Usually, when I get sick and tired of looking at it.
Okay.
Okay. But the work, I don't think a work is ever finished. It's only like maybe, you can abandon it or you can like just step away. Like sometimes, you can go back to it and you might see something. And that's usually what artists do, where, like after a while of stepping away from it, we'll come back to it and we see something new, like, oh, why did I do it like this? So, I see something and I might go back to it. It's like, maybe I could change this. I could fix this for shortening. I could fix this color to make it look, better. So art is never finished. It's like a series of steps. But when I know it's finished is when, like, also deadlines is also a way to make it finished. So it's never really finished, if that makes any sense.
It makes sense. Makes perfect sense. I have a question. My question for you is, do you paint? Do somebody hire you to paint something for them, or you strictly paint on what you feel and sell what you feel, or can somebody hire you to do a portrait or mural or whatever?
Yeah, I usually paint what I like to paint, and people buy whatever it is that I create.
I got you.
I'm not really a big fan of painting or drawing for people anymore, and I have my reasons why.
I understand. People can't satisfy, brother.
Yeah,
You're sensitive about yourself. You're sensitive about yourself.
Yeah, so because art does have a reputation where people think that people like to sometimes play cheap. Quite honestly,
Right.
People don't like to buy paintings, and I don't like lowballing. Like I like to say, like, hey, this is what it's worth, and if you don't like it, then you can, find somebody else. Like, keep it moving. So that's the way. I mean, it's blunt.
Yes,
but
I understand.
it's also, but like, this is what I do. It's like it's a craft. It's
I understand.
and it took years to get to this point, and a lot of people don't understand that. Where they think what we do, artists in general, is like we're just doing it for fun, but this is how we make our living. This is what pays the bills, just like any other profession, so.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So,
you want? I mean,
go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I know exactly. We jumping at it. It's excited. I'm excited. So talk about your craft. I was just gonna jump in. Like, how do you, I guess, better it or perfect it? Like, what do you do to I guess be a better artist?
To be a better artist. Just practice.
Just doing it.
Keep doing it. Like, the more you do something, the better you get at it. And I've been doing this like for over 40 years. So I just got better and better and better. And even at my age and at my level of ability, there's still stuff that I could still learn. You're always growing. And the idea too is that this ties back to an earlier question. It's like, when you look back at your old stuff, and you probably should like it. If you still like it, that means you probably haven't grown.
You're right.
Yes.
So if I look back at it and I, find all these things wrong with it, and I'm like embarrassed by it, like, that's just me. But not everybody's going to see what I see.
Yes.
But when I look back at it and I don't like it, then that means that, okay, I've grown as an artist.
Okay, I understand that.
What are you inspired by? Do you paint in a house? Do you paint in nature? Like, go outside?
I usually paint inside, but I do take what I usually do. Sometimes I can't paint on location, and I can't paint from light. But what I usually do now is I usually take my camera. I used to use a real camera, now I use my phone. But usually I just take a picture of something that I might be inspired by. And then I, copy from that picture that I take and translate it into, my own thing, kind of, Jason it up, Austin it up, so.
Yeah.
Because with your paintings, are they in an art gallery or?
Some of them are in an art gallery.
Okay.
Like, I just had a show
Okay.
recently at the Creative Alliance.
Okay, where is that?
That's in Baltimore. It's in Baltimore.
Okay.
In Highlandtown.
Okay.
In the Caton, near the Caton area.
Okay.
And I had that was my first solo exhibition, by the way.
Awesome,
So,
awesome,
and,
awesome.
and like throughout the years, I've had shows in other exhibitions online and also in libraries. Even like when I was in elementary school, I had drawings that were displayed in libraries in where I'm from, New Jersey.
Okay.
And so yeah, and
Where could somebody go see some of your drawings right now? Your not drawing, but your paintings now.
right now,
that's on
nowhere
display.
is carrying it right now
Okay.
at the moment. But there's one painting that's in a permanent collection. It's at the University of Delaware.
Okay.
And it's of a painter. It's in the art department, and it was a portrait I did of one of my professors there when I was in grad school.
Okay.
His name was Peter Williams, and he is a painter. And people within the art world will definitely know his name. He passed away a couple of years ago.
Okay.
And the painting, the art department at the school bought it, and they use it as a memorial for him. So now it's there as a memorial.
Awesome.
to-
That's a awesome tribute.
Yes.
That's something great there, man.
Yeah.
That's
So-
something great.
So, and it's also a way, not just to remember him, but also like to remember me.
Yes.
Saying like, hey, there was a guy named Jason who went to the school, and
Yes. That's great, man. That's like putting your name on a building.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's
because
something.
we're not going to be here forever.
Yes,
so
that's
you
true.
want to be like,
That's true.
like you want something to be remembered by. You want, and like why not be remembered for something real positive? Because you want to be remembered. So
Awesome, man. We're gonna go to the chat. The chat has a question. You want to read the question?
Yeah. Maria asks, do you collect art as well? If so, what kind do you collect?
I don't collect paintings. I do collect books. Painting books, and I do collect comics because that's one of my influences.
What's your favorite comic?
My favorite comic right now, it's always been the classics. Like Spider-Man
Okay.
and even Superman. And no, I don't I'm a diehard DC only fan.
Some of them,
Because keep in mind, I've been into this before the world caught up. There was a time where, like in the 80s and 90s, nobody was into this stuff.
Yeah, true.
Nobody. I was like the only brother in
Right.
Jersey because I got laughed at. Because I used to wear like the kind of memorabilia that people wear in today, like a Superman insignia, and I wore it at school, and there were a few guys who saw me, and every time they saw me, it was like Superman, Clark Kent, because I wear glasses.
Yes.
And they would laugh like and loudly, obnoxiously, and it's a far cry from today.
Yeah.
Where
And
It's cool now.
It's
Yeah.
cool. But the
It's cool
sad
now.
part about it, though, I'm not sad part, but a lot of people that were laughing at you 9 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, they were looking at, they had the comic books too.
Yeah, probably,
You know what I mean? 'Cause
yeah.
Superman was
It's
a multi-million-dollar
possible.
movie.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah,
went to see
yeah,
Superman, so you had to be a
yeah,
fan. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
so,
Everybody knew
yeah.
about Superman.
Yeah, I mean,
Spider-Man. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So that's why
yeah.
they continue to make those movies, man.
Right,
So
right.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Also, we're gonna go to the chat again, man.
Yep.
Why not? Let's go.
Do you have a mentor as an artist?
It was Peter Williams.
Okay, man.
Yeah,
That's
Peter
awesome.
Williams.
I know that's a bigger honor there.
Yeah, so and I miss him dearly, and like I still hear him like get to work. That's like what he always tell me,
Yeah,
get to
pretty
work, because he's always pushing me to work harder, and he never sugarcoated with me. And he was black, by the way, and he would keep it real and say that for me being a black artist, it was going to be 10 times tougher to get through the door, because some of my peers at the University of Delaware were mostly white,
Okay.
and for them the doors were a little bit easier for them to get through.
Yes.
But for black artists, it's you have to work, and this was with probably any field. You have to work like 10 times harder to get your foot in the door and make your name out there, and it has to be good.
Yes.
Because like it's really easy for them to just close the door on you. So
You said a minute ago you was talking something about when I asked about your painting,
Right.
you were saying something about being black or being a black artist. You said
Right.
you want to elaborate on that a little bit later. So you want to elaborate on it a little bit now?
On being a
What
black
you mean by
artist?
that? Yeah.
I think it's important. One of the things I like to do with my work is try to capture a bit of the black experience.
Okay.
At least from my
Okay.
experience.
What is a black experience then?
Like how, for me personally, it's like how we see the world, and also how we are as a community. Like it could be like the church. Like the church is a big part of my background, like the
Okay.
black church, because that's
Okay,
where
awesome,
I grew up
awesome.
in. And also some of my peers as well, and just some of the experiences that we have, and it could be positive, it could be negative. Like I've had experiences, racial profiling, and sometimes I show that through my work.
I got you.
And also just showing a piece of how, in a way where people might think of Black identity, but not in a way that they may expect, because I think people have expectations of what Black identity really is.
Yeah,
So
put
I
you in
try
a
to
box.
So I try to step out of that box to try something different. So.
That's awesome. Do you have well, actually, I thought about something when you were saying, how do you think you've changed? Because I know you talked about looking at your old art. How have you changed over the years? How do you, your style?
My style, I've become a lot looser and instead of very rigid.
Right.
And I'm also a teacher, by the way, because I also teach adjunct. I've taught at a couple of schools, colleges, and one
You
of the
teach
things,
what?
I teach painting and drawing and design.
Okay.
So one of the things I tell my students is don't think too much. Just try to stay loose. And because a lot of times, like my students, and I've even taught non-artists, for non-majors, and they like to stay rigid and they overthink. And I tell them just be loose. Don't think too much. Just have fun with it, and it's not going to be perfect initially, and in fact, it's good to make mistakes, and you're going to make mistakes, and that's part of what makes you human, and it it has that human touch, because that's one of the reasons why I hate AI art, because AI is like a little too perfect.
Yeah.
It doesn't have that humanity. It doesn't have character.
Yes.
Like when a human does it, it has character.
Yes.
So that's why. So
doesn't have that human emotion, that feeling in it.
yeah,
So,
exactly.
yeah.
So yes. So yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Relaxing. Yeah, that's definitely it.
So if somebody wanted to purchase some of your art, where would they go?
They can go to my website.
So you want to give your website out?
Yes. They can go to jasonfaustin.com. And another way they can link to the website is through my portfolio site is jfastudios.carbonmade.com, and there's a little area that says shop, and it leads you right into the website where you can buy some of my paintings.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. We're going to read the chat for us.
The question says, do you have any advice for aspiring artists?
Yes. I would say my advice is to just stay the course and don't be discouraged, and continue to work on your craft. Like, don't just kick your feet up. Don't think that opportunity is going to come to your door. Just keep working hard at it, and keep honing your craft as long as you can. And like the studio, if you have a studio, or wherever you create work, that's like your second home. So the better you get, the more you work at it, the better you get. And also try to network and get yourself out there and talk to people, so you can get into shows and stuff.
Come to the Bmore Pod.
Yeah,
exactly.
Bmore Pod.
Come to the Bmore Pod.
So what would be your advice to a new artist that's trying to get out there and that's trying to get their stuff seen?
If they're trying to get their stuff seen, I would say another good tool is social media.
Okay.
Social media is a good tool too. And
Any particular site? Any particular?
I would say I use Instagram.
Okay.
Instagram can be pretty good, and you can also tag it with hashtags, to kind of broaden, even for people who may not necessarily follow art, they might follow a hashtag that you put in there, and it'll be like and that's one way you can get a bunch of followers. And, and I also paid for small fees though on Instagram for ads.
Okay.
So that's another way to get out there. So that's one of the reasons.
Okay.
And also try to get into try to talk to maybe libraries or galleries, art galleries, to see if they're interested in having your work, and also communicating with other artists.
Okay.
Staying within the art community and talk to people, and they may give, because that's what a lot. How it works is networking, where somebody knows somebody and they can get your foot in the door.
Okay.
So,
yeah, because I was going to ask you, was there some type of organization or anything that 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 artists has that they can go to and they can network? Is there anything like that available?
Mostly art communities and also art residencies is a good place. You know, like Creative Alliance was a really amazing place for me.
Okay.
So so I would say that.
Okay.
You know, for starters. So.
Nice.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Maria, she wants to know, what are you currently working on?
I am working on a couple things actually. I'm working on a painting, a portrait for my parents actually.
Okay.
And also, I am working on a graphic novel. No, believe it or not.
There you go. Go back to your roots.
You're working on a novel?
Yes, I have. I am a published author. I have
Okay.
done children's books.
Okay,
And,
okay.
and I've
Nice,
also done published comic books.
Okay,
as well.
okay.
So, I'm a jack of all
Where can we
trades.
see those?
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that is a work in progress. Okay. So no. But I am working on a book right now, and it's still in the early stages, and I worked on a lot of it in the last couple of years. And you're not going to believe this, but remember that little subject about Scorpios?
Oh God! Here we go.
It has.
Just for sake for argument this time, we just use Aquarius.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a horoscope. It has ties. One of them has ties to a horoscope.
Okay, you use Scorpions.
Yeah,
Scorpio.
Scorpio. So
ahead.
it's like it's called. I did a talk about it. In fact, it's a graphic novel I'm working on called Scorpio's Comet.
Okay.
And it's like a thriller, like
Okay.
we've done a thriller with a little time
What
travel.
we do, right?
Oh,
We
God.
thrill. I mean,
Look, excuse
I
me, wait a
mean,
minute.
Okay.
One
I mean,
minute they talking about what y'all use? We are what word y'all use?
Peaceful, wonderful,
We everything. Exactly, we everything. We everything.
Introverts. 1 minute they're introverts,
We are.
now they're superheroes. But go ahead.
We're introvert.
We thrilled.
Exactly. We're
introverts.
introverted extroverts.
Oh,
Go ahead, finish.
But yeah,
thing.
Yeah, go ahead, finish.
That's it's still a work in progress.
Okay.
And I am about halfway through, and it's about a little bit of time travel, and it takes place in Baltimore.
Okay,
That's,
awesome.
I
Awesome.
like to keep it
Local?
connected to local.
Awesome,
Exactly.
awesome.
So you're going to see a lot of familiar spots in Baltimore, just like you see in the paintings.
Awesome.
So
So are you gonna do your own illustration in this?
Yes.
Or, awesome,
Yes.
man.
I
I'm
wrote
excited
and,
about that
Yeah, I
myself.
wrote it and I am illustrating it because
Awesome.
I am an illustrator.
Awesome.
And,
Oh man.
and so
Man,
and-
you like me, man. You're jack of all
Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades. Yeah, exactly. So it's I wish I was faster. You know. 'cause
Okay,
it
so
takes a while.
do you have a particular time?
I'm hoping to get it done by 2026.
Okay.
But it's still early, so I'm still early in the process, despite being having a lot drawn. So, and I'm also working on another one at the same time, which is more like a coping piece to help me deal with a personal tragedy.
I got you.
And this one is I'm currently writing. But right now my energy is focused on, as far as the art, is painting, but I'm also on the side writing.
I got you, I got you.
While I have the chance. So
I got you, man. Man, you're awesome, brother, man. I'm telling you, you're awesome, brother.
Yes.
You're
That's
awesome.
April.
Go ahead.
We missed Leon's question.
Go ahead.
He wanted to know, could you talk about the community work with youth? Do you work with art and young people?
I have before, but right now I'm working mostly with students, at college level.
Okay.
Mostly my students, and I'm trying to be a part of community outreach programs too, just to be more active. That's something that I like to work on. In fact, to give back, because I feel I always believe that we should get back.
Sure,
Give
I
back
agree
to
I agree with that.
especially the young people.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with
Because they're the future, and I want to give back that sort of inspiration that somebody gave me when I was their age. So mostly with students at the college level, but one day I would like to reach out and work more with young people to see how that works. But
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. We want to go to April. April say, "Hello, April. How you doing?" She said she apologized that she's late, and she just want a little recap on the guest. Love, hearts. That's what she said.
First of all, he's Aries. April, that's April. That's your people.
yes.
That's your people. But like,
Like I said, I'm sorry. I apologize for the Aries, but anyway,
Exactly.
What's wrong with Aries?
I have no idea, brother. I'm just talking, bro. Hey, brother, for April's sake, because April's a family member, and you just give a little recap, man. This who you are.
Okay. My name is Jason Austin.
Yes.
And I am a painter, and I also illustrate.
Okay.
And originally I'm from New Jersey, and I came down to Baltimore 4 years ago. And also I teach as well, part-time. And we also talked about a recent solo exhibition that I had at Creative Alliance in Baltimore.
Okay.
And also we talked about, a little bit of how, like, the concept behind my paintings, what inspires me,
Okay.
and also a little bit of my process and the people that has inspired me.
Inspired you.
Yeah. And
All right,
some
April,
mentors.
you got that recap. You know we
Yep,
love you,
yep,
April. We won't do this
yep,
for
yep.
everybody. All right, thanks for coming, though, April. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we love you, April.
Yeah, we appreciate you. So what are you good? Y'all, you got some?
I was gonna say, what's your favorite medium?
That's a good question. One of my signature mediums is pastels.
Okay.
Pastels and acrylics. They mix incredibly well together. And I use acrylics is kind of a flat medium in a way. It's not like oil paint. Like acrylics is not as rich as oil paint, but I think that the pastels help kind of, help it pop a little bit more. And it also, sort of like helps create, helps me figure out colors that ordinarily I would not have if I was just working with acrylic paint, because it, with pastels, you can't really mix the same way. Like you can't mix and create a new color, as you can with paint. So if pastels is right there, and that's why they're so colorful. That's why they pop out so strongly.
Okay, see that painting behind you? What do you see when you see that? Nothing.
Like nothing.
I can see something. I actually do see something.
Go ahead.
I see a figure, actually, maybe feminine.
There you go. So
Nice,
got it. He picked it out already.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. You're looking like,
That's a beautiful painting there,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Normally I would tell somebody I painted it, but since normally I
I'm
would
happy
say
he
that.
didn't say that.
I won't do this time. You got something?
I can see it though.
Yeah, I see it. That's
now
nice.
that you say that.
I might have to probably get one of your paintings and put it up somewhere, man. I
yeah.
really wanted to display
Yeah.
one, but we got a slideshow that's going on right here, family, so everybody can see all the paintings. What's up, Eddie, man? What's up, my brother? We love you. We got all the paintings going up, and we're gonna have them give all this information out again. So if anybody want to get in contact with them, anybody want a painting or anything, or if they want to ask you questions,
yes.
If anybody have any questions how to become an artist or anything about being an artist, I think if he had the time, he would talk to you. But his paintings are right here. We got the slideshow going up. Y'all check him out, man. Y'all support him and everything. You got anything?
Maria wants to know, what are your artistic goals in the future?
My artistic goals in the future, I like to, I wouldn't mind trying. I would like to get my work more into other galleries and other shows and participate, and also broaden my community of artists that I network with, and also I like to finish like the graphic novels. So that's a time burner. So those are my goals at the moment right now. So yeah.
So how are you going to publish your novel? Are you going, is it going to be an ebook, or is it going to be?
Yeah, it could be. I used to self-publish my work.
Okay.
And by the way, it's if you're going to do that, God be with you, because it's not easy,
Yeah.
self-publishing, especially in color.
Yes.
Because color is expensive. But I'm hoping that for these books, I will find a publishing company that will solicit it. So that's one thing I will sell. Yeah.
We had a brother up here about, I don't remember what episode, and he wrote a children's book with illustration. in
Right.
it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Amazon
Yep.
actually
Yes.
published his book, and we actually got 2 other brothers was on the show that had published their book. So
Okay.
so if we can help you any kind of way,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say we got the contact, but we know somebody probably.
Okay. I should also mention too, I do have a book on Amazon right now that's
Okay,
out.
okay.
It's called Soar.
Soar.
And it's about it's a children's book,
Okay.
picture book, and it's inspired by my childhood memory of my grandmother.
Okay.
And like when I was a little boy, she she sewed for me a Superman cape.
Okay.
And everywhere I wore, everywhere I went, I walked around with it.
Oh, man, awesome.
And in the story, the boy's name is Josiah, and it's inspired by me, and grandmother's inspired by mine. And in the book, the grandmother passes away.
Okay.
And he doesn't understand, but the cape was a way for him to honor her memory and remember her.
Awesome.
And so it's a nice little fantasy story, and that touches on a little bit of spirituality as well.
Okay.
And
Awesome.
it's like something that helps kids get have a conversation that eases a conversation for parents, for kids to have about death, because it's something that's going to happen.
That is a
Yeah, so SOAR. So that's what SOAR is about.
So they can pick that up on Amazon right now.
Yes.
SOAR.
Yeah,
Okay.
like they can plug my name in, like Jason F. Austin, and SOAR will pop, and the word SOAR, and it's on Amazon. So
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
nice.
Okay. We go to the chats again.
Someone's all in your business.
Someone's all in your business.
Well, thank you, Leon.
Brother Leon. Leon said nice. Brother Leon said nice. Brother Leon said great paintings.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
they're
you.
awesome paintings. He said love the slideshow. He said you are
High tech.
hey brother, hey brother, you know, we gonna be getting even higher in a minute. April said sorry, my phone died. Okay,
I know we did the
April.
recap, April. Did you mention it?
Right.
Let's do one more recap for April. Let's do one more recap for April.
What you done?
See how Aries people do. See how the Aries people do.
So the paintings that we have, the slideshow
Right.
that's going on. So all those paintings are for sale, or
Yes.
okay? So they
Yes.
are already there for sale.
Yes,
now.
they're all for
Okay.
sale. Yes. And they, like I say, you can get them on jasonfaustin.com.
Okay.
And you can also get prints on there as well. Like the,
So instead of buying the actual painting, you do actual
Right.
prints.
yeah,
also.
that's also an option. Yes.
Okay,
And,
okay.
Get it
yes.
framed.
Yes. Yes, you can do that.
Okay, so when they buy a painting from it, it's framed. Like I think that was your question. You just
the
asked
painting,
that question.
the paintings are not framed.
Okay.
But that's something that they can get for themselves
you.
if
I
they
got you.
would
I
like
got
to
you.
frame it, though.
I
So
got
yes.
you. I got you.
Yeah, so I guess piggyback on that, SSH TV said, you don't have to answer, but SSH TV was saying, how much do your paintings go for?
Okay.
Or range?
yeah.
$1 to $1 million.
Well, they ain't $1 million.
Okay.
Or thousands of dollars. But I would say it depends on the size.
Okay.
So, like, if it's like, and like if you're getting the original, it could like for maybe 18 by 24, it could be maybe around $400 to $500.
Okay.
But if you are getting a print, it could be around like $150 something.
I got you.
So sometimes it depends on the price, on the size. Like if you're getting something that's like 25 by 36, which is some of my biggest paintings, that can be like just 1,000 or something.
Okay.
So
Okay. So your average painting, how long does it take? And I don't know what the word average means.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you know what average is.
Yeah.
But how long does it take you to paint? Your average painting.
Believe it or not that long. It could take me like at least under a day.
That's
You know, like yeah, I'm pretty fast. And
Oh,
that's
really?
Like, yeah, like it's it also depends though. But sometimes I might go back and like toy with it and like do little touches though. But usually like to get most of the painting down, it takes me under a day because I'm pretty fast. You
Okay.
know, and like that's from my background in illustration, you know, or design where you're dealing with deadlines, so you have to be fast.
I
You know,
got
in
you,
order
I
to
got
make
you.
them. So I'm pretty fast.
I got you. I got you. I
So
got you.
yeah.
Do you have a favorite painting or a painting that you regretted?
A painting that I regretted.
A Scorpio. A Scorpion. Yeah, Scorpio.
That was a spur.
I do have one painting that I regret though.
Okay.
It was one painting I did of a coworker. I'm not going to say her name because she get mad at me. I tried to get her. I asked her to do a painting. I asked to do a portrait of her to help with my show because I was like, you know, I'm running out of ideas. Could you help me out? So I did a portrait of her, and let's just say she didn't like it. It was like made her a little thicker than she liked. So I was like, so that was my bad. So I messed up. So
You always
that,
make the woman smaller.
yes, I know. I know. That's why I teach my students too. Like,
You do it like you saw it. I know.
no. You know,
I'm joking.
she's listening to this, so like, hopefully she don't connect the dots. But that's the one painting that I do regret because I'm like, my bad, because I asked her for help and I did it, and I'm like, but I did do another one of her, and she was very satisfied with that.
That's
So,
good.
and I made it that yes. So I got out of that. But that's the one painting I regret. My favorite painting of the ones that I did is probably of my friend Alfredo.
Okay.
It's called Alfredo, and it's the one where he's looking really serious, and he's got a backwards hat, and his skin is green. So that one's my favorite because that one a lot of people, especially black viewers, had connected to a lot, and for like I think it captures a lot of how like maybe black men feel, you know, like a little angry because Alfredo was angry, you know, and you know because he had a like a challenging youth growing up, you know, and I think his emotion really captured what a lot of black men sometimes feel, you know, and shortchanged with, you know, whatever's going on. So I think that painting, seeing how people reacted to it, and it wasn't something that I expected, you know, and seeing how people reacted to it really touched my heart. And it can't, you know, sometimes art kind of like creates, speaks for itself.
Yes.
And it went into places that even I didn't imagine it would go to. So yeah.
Oh man, that's a good question. I love that question. That was a good question. I love it.
Are you secretly friends with the Hawk? Is that what you're trying to tell us? Like you secretly like friends with the Hawk and like the green and angry and whatever. I'm like, is that what you're trying to?
Actually,
is that 10 year
keep it
really
real,
the Hulk?
I am a big fan of the Hulk.
There
Yes,
you go,
like
there you go.
the TV show was one of my favorites from back in the day. So yes,
Right.
so
All I'm going to say, the best quote on the chat just came up.
oh my goodness.
Yeah, no.
No.
Oh my
It was
Yeah.
a question that we just missed. I was about to read.
thank
And
you.
I know
That
it's
was
not
a good
Mr. Leon's
Hey,
question.
thank you, Brother Leon.
We just-
Thank you, Brother
we missed it
Leon.
right
We know that's
first.
the best one. Brother Leon said, queries are the best. Yeah.
We can't never just let Scorpios be.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. That's his favorite saying.
Yeah, what did April say? Remember what April said?
What-
April just
It was
said.
something about private commissions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If we ask April, we got a couple of minutes. Go
Yeah,
re
that
ask
was a
your
good
question
one.
so we
Yeah.
can get that question in.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, it was a good question. I asked it in, but I think the best one is when Brother Leon said Aquarius are the best. He said let's get an aquarium
Lord have mercy.
painting.
Oh, the Aquarius is coming out.
Leon, you started something here.
Right.
All right, Aquarius. Oh, there we got another one.
Right. All of them coming out.
Lord.
All coming out of the woodwork. Like,
I'll say, what is we're going to say? Say the FLO Flow Express said Aquarius is right on time. Maria said, "What's going on, Eddie?" Leon said yes. Hey, bro. So Hey, brother, our time is getting near.
Okay.
And brother, and I tell you, man, I know you could have been anywhere in the world tonight, and I thank you for gracing us with your presence tonight, man. And man, you do some awesome work, man.
Yeah,
and
thank you.
man, you do some incredible work, and I really love your paintings, man. What I want to do, I'm gonna start right here with my lovely co-host. You got anything to say to the family before we get out of here?
Thanks for always tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Have an amazing week. I'm really excited that you're here.
Thank you. Yeah.
Your work is amazing. So
thank you very much.
thanks for joining us today.
Yes, and thank you for having me.
Okay. You good?
I'm good.
You good? My brother over there.
Yeah, like I said, man, I love artists, and thanks for coming through. I definitely appreciate and love your work. I might, I think I'm gonna start doing some artwork myself.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna be hitting you up for some advice and some criticism and stuff. So,
all right.
But yeah, family, as always, thanks for joining. Love you. Like, share, subscribe. Appreciate you. Check out his art, man. It's beautiful. It's lovely, and see y'all next week.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you again, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, brother, the floor is yours. You can say anything. First thing I want you to give out your information again. But if you got anything you want to say before we go, the floor is yours. Just camera through over there. Say anything you want. The floor is yours.
Okay. You can, if you're interested in supporting a brother, please reach out to the website is jasonfaustin.com, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is JFA Studios, and special shout out to my parents, my father, keep strong, get well. Shout out to my Adrian, best thing in my life, and also shout out, and thank you to God, for bringing me this far, and without him I wouldn't be here. Awesome. So and thank you to everyone who has supported me and continues to support me, and for those who are trying to reach out their dreams, don't give up.
Love it.
Exactly.
Love it.
Yep.
All right, family. You good, brother?
Yes,
Good.
yes. Thank you,
good.
Dennis.
You
Thank
good.
you, thank
No,
you, thank
brother.
you.
No, thank you.
And I still want to know what's up with this Aquarius thing.
It's the number one sign, bro.
Don't ask.
We are the number one in the universe.
What do you got against
It's a
Aries?
We got nothing against Aries. We got something against everybody. It's just I'm just messing with you, man.
Anything that's not Aquarius.
We just here, brother. We just here have a good time, man.
Yeah,
brother. We really
this was fun though.
Yeah,
Thank you.
like I said again, man. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. We appreciate it, man. Hey, family, y'all know what time it is, man. You know, our motto is your talent will make room for you. We don't care what it is. If it's inside of you, you can do it. We just come here having our family union once a week, man, and all we do is take our little light, man, and shine on this dark place. And if everybody take their little light and shine on this dark place, it will be a bright and better place, man. And family, all I can say, I love y'all. Thank everybody that came in. Hey, what's up, sis? I love you. What's up, Carmen? Lady CT. Thank you for coming. Oh, God, you messed up when you put that up there. Put Taurus up there. But anyway, I love you anyway. I love you anyways. But anyway, family, I love y'all. Thank y'all all, everybody, for the support. Brother, I thank you for coming in, Austin. Man, your talent, man, made room for you, man, and it is opening doors for you and it's moving. And that's what everybody need to do, man. No matter what you do it and do it to your best, man.
Right.
And as long as you do your best and your best is good enough. I'm not saying that you don't have to practice and make it, you can't get better, but do your best today and it's good enough today, man. I'm telling you, go after that goal, go after that dream, and you can do it. You can do it. Anyway, family, I'm ready to go. We gotta go. But hey, anything before we go?
No, love y'all.
Anything before we go, my brother?
Sometimes the best way forward is just to relax in life, let life unfold, man. Just flow.
There you go.
Yeah.
Anything before we go?
Everything that Eric said.
Everything. Wait. What about the Aquarius? Everything I said.
Hey, I thought that ship had passed. I thought we were
We love y'all. Thank you for your support. And y'all continue y'all support. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hey, man, do all
Yep,
that stuff,
appreciate
man.
you.
And hey, and we
And-
gotta go.
And thank you again, Bmore Pod. Thank you
Yep.
so much.
Yep.
Man, thank you, my brother. We
Love
appreciate
it,
it.
love
I
it, love
appreciate it. Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Again. All right.
We gotta go, and that's the show. Bars.
It's a cold, cold world, a cold one. It's a cold, cold world. Yeah. It's a cold, cold world, a cold one. It's a cold, cold